whenever you get on, let me know if you can hear the audio, if everything's going good. Yesterday I had some trouble with the live stream. So if you're on, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if everything's going well once you get on. Let's see. Let me know once you get on if you can hear everything. Everything's going well. If the signal's fine, just it helps me out to understand. What's up, brother? Everything's going well. You can hear it. The sound's good. Everything's flowing good. Just let me know. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. I was touching a little bit about Ethereum. And again, listen, I don't just want to talk about cryptos. We can talk about a lot of different things, but um, since this is mostly, I do speak about cryptocurrencies. Um, I was touching about Ethereum, that I do believe Ethereum will be the Facebook to Bitcoin's MySpace. I don't know when that will happen. I don't know when that will happen, but that's the one that I am really going aggressively after. Um, Everybody knows about VeChain. I already have my stack there, and I'll play a little bit with certain little different things. But um, with VeChain, I mean with Ethereum, that to me is a no-brainer. But what's everybody doing? Okay, perfect. You guys got any questions? Any recommendations? Yeah, you gotta agree on Ethereum, man. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Listen, someone asked me about Cardano, um, and I would say this: Ethereum would have to fail. Not okay. Wait, let me say it like this, because people can take what I'm saying the wrong way. For me, I would go after other types of things like that. But first, I will go after Ethereum before I go after Cardano. I'm not saying that Cardano's not going to make people a lot of money or it's going to be a great. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me, it's just wise to get Ethereum where it's at right now. Even if it goes down even more, the better for me, because I'm not looking at this as a short-term thing. I'm looking at this year, 2 years, 3 years, and even if you really think about it, in normal investing, that's short-term. When you think long-term in investments, you're thinking more like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That's what really, uh, long-term investing really is. But since we're in this beginning stage of cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, the new age of technology with artificial intelligence, and things of that nature. The returns on investment are going to be very, very special. And again, I say this: we're in that season. We're in that special season, man. It's almost harvest time. You know what I mean? So, okay, I will. Tron. My thoughts on Tron. I listen. I don't research Tron. I just know they have uh, any way you put it. I don't know if it's what deals have been made there, but any way you put it, for them to still be credible, they must be doing something. Whether I'm not saying it's illegal, I'm not saying it's legal. I don't, but they must be doing something correctly. Remember what I said. It's not always about the technology, and I'm not saying that they don't have great technology. It's about who you mix it up with, who you market, who you talk to, who you connect with, and from there, anything goes. All right. So The beauty when I mean, you're gonna hear me always talk about VeChain. The technology's there, the connection's there, the things there. It's just now let the time go, and that thing will be a great blessing. I believe it's gonna be a great blessing to a lot of those who. Let me say that again. And this is not financial advice. It's just me talking. I believe VeChain is gonna be a great blessing for a lot of us who are holding it. That's just my opinion. That's just me speaking, not financial advice. My hex, uh, I have not. I mean, what is that store with Richard Hart? Right, that guy. Listen, um, it's not that I don't like the guy. I just um, I don't know. That's a whole nother strange thing. I mean, see, that's where you get like layers on top of layers of different things, of just strange things that happen in blockchain. But it does. I'll tell you this. Remember, I said this, that there's a lot of smart people, and you got to follow. I don't know about the word follow, but you pay attention to smart people when they know about technology, and you see certain people start to kind of go their own way and starting leaving Bitcoin. um, it kind of shows you the there's some kind of issues, and I've been hearing as I've been getting deeper into this, right? And you speak to developers and you speak to people who really know about the technology side. You know, they're way smarter than you, but you know when someone's BSing you. You know what I mean? But and they start telling you, listen, Bitcoin has a lot of problems. It has a lot of problems. When these issues start getting out, and we start really, get to that mass adoption and things like of that nature, um, I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. But with that being said, okay, and I know we're talking about Hex, but it just kind of shows how fragile Bitcoin can be, um, in the sense of when people start getting knowledge, because right now there's not too much knowledge in this space. Okay, can we agree with that? There's not too much knowledge. People just hear names. Okay, Bitcoin. Someone spoke about Bitcoin. Like right now, a lot of people don't know what's going on with Ethereum, right? And that's why you got to connect with smart people that can tell you, listen, the developers are flocking to Ethereum. All right, that's where a lot of these things are going to be built. There's a lot of money. Then you start seeing, like things like Fidelity. You can almost put the pieces together. So you really got to just, again, a lot of research, man. This is the time where you got to start researching, and I'm glad now that they took the Livestream ban off me, man. I was banned, so now I can just instead of, it's hard for me to make a video. You gotta understand, I'm not a YouTuber. I like talking about this, but I'm not a YouTuber. I don't got too much time to go and make a video and to upload it and to do this and to do that. And I'm not saying that I'm above a YouTuber. I'm just not a YouTuber, but I enjoy talking about cryptocurrencies. So whenever I can just take some time and talk and engage with you guys and share some of the things that I do receive. Because here's the thing, I do receive a lot of information. That's for sure. I receive a lot of information from a lot of credible people, a lot of people that are way smarter than me. But that's the genius of it. The wisdom that I do have is that I know how to connect with people that are smarter than me, and they'll tell me things and share with me things, information, and then that's where I go with it. You understand? And that's one of the reasons why, for the most part, I will not talk about a crypto I don't have any information on. Okay, and I'll say that again. So just so if people miss that, some people ask me, hey, how come you're not talking about this crypto anymore or this or that? Because I don't have too much information on it. You understand? Not saying that it's a dead project, not saying that it's this, but if no one's going to give me some good information about it, I'm not going to be talking about it. You understand? I'm going to do my best to be responsible in what I do. And let me take a shot at myself in the sense of, in the past I was a little bit reckless with it, and I would just talk about things. But as we start maturing more in this the crypto sphere, it demands more maturity, right? When and more responsibility in talking about certain things, right? So, for example, you asked me about Tron, and I'll give you my opinion on it. And if I don't have an answer, man, I'll tell you, listen, I don't know too much about it. And that's what I'm basically saying. Tron, they have something that keeps them relevant, right? Whatever it is, whether it's a connection with Binance, whatever it is, CZs. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that are going on, right? And sometimes I do receive a lot of information, and sometimes I don't know. I'm not going to be reckless and just say some things. Well, a couple of people have told me, you got to be careful with this, with this type of individual, because he's up to a lot of fraudulent things. And but again, when there's smoke, there's usually some type of fire. So no, no, I do not hold block array. Do not hold block array. Uh, you got to remember that time and period. All right. So if you remember when I was talking about block array, then you can put the pieces together of who I used to talk to and things of that nature. But no, I do not hold block array. I didn't. That's going back and talking about me being a little bit reckless, even though I made money on that, and the individual who shared the information with me about block array. But it was just after a while, I just started noticing. I'm like, man, this is getting a little crazy here. It's kind of like just like you, not that you're making it up, but you're kind of like guessing. And for the most part, let's be real. For the most part, we are, we're doing our best to guess correctly, right? Can we agree on that? But it was just kind of like reckless guessing. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's educated guesses, and then there's just reckless guessing, and then saying so and so, and then kind of adding a little bit too much to it. But at the end, whoever was with me during those times, we still made money during a bear market. So, but I do not hold block array. And I don't know anything else about block array. I don't even think twice about block array. I don't think twice about a lot of those coins during those times, even though around that time, I don't know, I think it was like around the time of the IDEX gems, right? I don't know if you guys remember that, the IDEX gems, and you were getting them and they were just popping off. And it's like we had a great run there. But again, it's you gotta remember that time and period. And I did take some losses on some other things, and that's when I started noticing, like, hey, there's some crazy guessing going on here, and it's not built on legitimate sources. So I don't hold block array. Let's see. XRP. Do you still believe in? I talked about this yesterday. XRP, I'll say this, and I'll mention it again because you probably didn't hear me talk about it. If you're going to get into XRP, I would suggest, again, not financial advice. This is where I got to say it. I always got to catch myself. It's funny. If I was to go after XRP, and the only reason I wouldn't go after XRP right now is because I'm going after Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash, not so much. So maybe I'll take a little bit more look at XRP, but Ethereum still has my attention right now. But if you're going to go after XRP, if I was to go after XRP, it would be right now under 20 cents. That to me is the time, and if it goes to 18, when you see it around 18 cents, 17 cents, 19 cents, 20 cents, that's where I would like it. XRP has, listen, I had a great run with XRP. I'm just right now, if you ask me, what do I believe in more, Ethereum or XRP? I'm gonna say Ethereum, right? Bitcoin Cash at $100 because of the tokenomics and what's coming up. And I can see Bitcoin Cash, and I've been saying this, I can see Bitcoin Cash where Bitcoin is at right now, the price in USD, right? So I look at the returns on investment. Not to say that XRP is not going to do well and not going to flourish. Um, the top five coins, the one I do not like, and I've said it and I'll say it again. Some people do like it. That's your taste, not my taste, is Litecoin. I do not like Litecoin. I do not touch Litecoin. I did mention that probably in 2023 or 2022, when all this thing, well, we got to see how this plays out, because it's becoming a little bit of a different, crypto landscape. But that's the only time I would do it, to get in front of the Litecoin halving, and get if it does crash, and just to play a little swing trade there. But XRP is really interesting. I would be getting into XRP if it wasn't for Ethereum. I'm just going aggressively more after Ethereum. And some people can say, well, why don't you just go after XRP and Ethereum? Because you gotta understand, when I go aggressive, I go aggressive. This is right now, I'm looking at Ethereum and I'm seeing this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. So, again, XRP can do a lot of great things. A lot of great things. So I'm not against it. I'm, like I said, right now I'm just kind of indifferent. But if I was, this would be the time. Under 20 cents to me is, for me, not financial advice, but that would be a price target that would really uh, get my attention, and I would really go after it. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what that flag is. What is that flag? Is that I got the glare, the sun. But what's up? Wherever you from, to the moon. Let's see. Ultra US. Yes, that's the one with Ubisoft. That's a really interesting one, right? That's the one with the gaming. That one's really, really interesting. I tried to get some on BitTrue. Do you know of any other exchange that has UOS? I don't believe they have it on Binance. But UOS, if you're not too familiar with UOS or Ultra, um, that's the one that just got with a major um, gaming company. That to me makes a lot of sense when you mix blockchain and gaming. And um, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Ubisoft is Assassin's Creed and a whole bunch of games, and they're one of the big boys. Okay, they're one of the, like, think about Nintendo. Ubisoft is one of the big boys. So uh, that's a very interesting cryptocurrency. I will say that that's a very interesting. Okay, let's see. How much vet is a good bag to hold to make a milli mac? A a milli. Um, well, you got to understand, everybody's in a different level, right? Okay. I always shoot. Listen. And it depends how long you're going to hold, how long you're going to play this game where it goes up and down. Because remember, nothing just goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Whoever thinks like that, and pardon, I'm not trying to disrespect you, I'm not trying to be harsh, but I'm trying to leave. When I talk, I value my words, so you can remember this, all right? If you think that something's just going to go up and up and up, or something's just going to go down, 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 down forever, then you are a fool. It's foolishness, okay? So it depends how long you think you can hold, all right? But I don't know how much right now, where it's currently at. I know it's around 0.005 or something like that, right? If I don't really look too much at the prices until it really catches my attention. Right now, this is, for me, it's no man's land. If it goes down, yeah, I'm gonna get some more. But I mean, try, at least shoot. I don't know everybody's. This is the way I should say it. I don't know everybody's situation, right? But put a goal to at least get 1 million VChain, right? Get 1 million VChain. Put a goal. Just do it. Just somehow, if that's something that you like VChain, you've researched it, you like it. Put a goal to get at least 1 million. And it's and then Vito, the second token, Vito is it's gonna be really interesting, man. I'm really excited about VChain. I know right now some people are just like, man, it doesn't do anything. You gotta have patience, man. You gotta have patience. But look at VChain 2-3 years down the road, um, and you see it from now. I think VChain is severely undervalued, and just so I would say at least shoot for 1 million, man. Shoot for 1 million. Do your best to get 1 million. Okay, so what do we got here? Coin Connect. Okay, let me see before. Blockchain Monkeys is in. Let's go, baby. Hey, man, if you're not following Blockchain Monkeys, first of all, I love his intro. Love that intro. That's one of those things that gets you pumped up. I love that intro. It just really, but Blockchain Monkeys, especially if you're a VChain follower, VChain, this guy is a very big VChain believer. And if you're not following Blockchain Monkeys, man, go follow Blockchain Monkeys. Token Vision. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't follow too many YouTubers. I really don't. I really don't. But Token Vision is one of those to me that is like a special YouTuber. Blockchain Monkeys. There's another one that I just been recently, and he's with Matic, talking a lot about Matic. I believe it's Crypto Secret Circle. Um, like that dude too, man. Really down to earth. I was just talking to him, and he actually hooked me up with an individual in India to get some good information coming out of India. See, that's what it's about, man. Just connecting with people. Connect. I mean, I can't preach that enough. Connect. Get a lot of information, get a lot of sources, and then try to match it up, then do your own research. And if you do that, you're going to be ahead of the game. You're going to be ahead of the game. Perfect, man. What's Ultra? UOS. Okay, so yeah, that's the one that's I'm talking a little bit about this one right now. It's they just partner with Ubisoft. So some of you might not know too much about gaming. Listen, I've been out of the gaming thing, but I do research on it, and I listen to people who know about gaming. And I know some of the games there that I saw, and then I saw names like Nintendo being on a list like that, and I think they, something in the billions in 2018, 3.2 billion. So they're a major player. And then you look at Ultra. I think their market cap, if someone can be, if correct me if I'm wrong, but the market cap of Ultra is around 5 million. So you're looking at a gem right there. But I'm trying to find an exchange, and I'm kind of being lazy. If I really wanted to, I can find that, but um, I've been kind of busy lately. But if someone can tell me of a good exchange, I believe BitTrue has it. But when I went onto BitTrue, they said something about deposits and withdrawals are not allowed when it comes to UOS. I don't know if that was a temporary thing. Can someone who maybe the individual who's talking about it, Coin Connective, do you know what's a good exchange for Ultra UOS? Let's see if this is what it's about, man. It's about connecting and sharing information, and you got to be careful. Um, there's a reason why I don't pay attention to a lot of YouTubers. Right, when you get on the inside and you figure out what's going on, when you really understand what's going on, you don't pay attention to too much YouTubers. You pay attention to research, and to sources. There's a lot of people with a lot of good information, man. I mean, just like, wow, they'll share some things with you and let you know. And that's what I do, man. I just connect with people. You got to be humble, though, because some people are arrogant and like, nah, I'm not going to spend time with. You got to be humble, man. And you got to admit you don't know everything. Once you get to that place where you don't know everything and you can listen, that's genius right there. If you have the skill to listen, just to listen, and maybe someone's talking 98% crap, but that 2% can change your life. You gotta have patience. You gotta be able to listen to some things, man. Yeah, BitTrue. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. BitTrue. Okay, but you buy it weekly. So BitTrue, you can buy it because when I went to go buy Ultra UOS on BitTrue, it says deposits and withdrawals are are down. So that kind of scared me off of UOS. But I believe the market cap is at 5 million. Am I wrong? Tokenomics. Okay, so Coin Connector, share so much. You got a lot of information on Ultra right now. So can you share some things right now? It's stream takeover. Wait for announcements coming. Blizzard and Microsoft. All right, so listen, okay. We're getting some good information here. Now, listen, and not a knock on Coin Connector, but the one thing you don't do is you just go and buy. And if Coin Connector is honest, he'll say the same thing. Like, I'm gonna share this information, but don't just go and buy. Go do your research on it. But that's great. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that information, Coin Connector. I've had my I wanted to get it on BitTrue, but um, there was a deposit withdrawals had me scared. I don't like the word scared. It just gave me a little bit of a concern. So I kind of, but that's something to look at. And Coin Connector, or can someone look at the market cap? I believe, because right now I'm outside, my laptop's inside. I'm not gonna go and look for it right now. But is the market cap at 5 million? Coin Connected. Yeah, tokenomics is amazing. Can you let me know if it's uh, can you put out the tokenomics? All right, 7 million for US. All right, so it's jumped up from the last time I saw it. I saw it at 5 million. So that's 2 million. See, we're getting a lot of good information on. This is what it's about on UOS. So that to me right there is something I'm gonna do a lot of research on more, and probably by the end of the night, because that's how I do, man. Probably by the end of the night, I might be holding some UOS. If BitTrue, and it was a temporary thing, right? It was a temporary thing, because I don't want to be stuck with some coins that I can't do anything with. Crypto colors. Under 6 million. Okay, so we got 7 million, under 6 million. Nice, 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 nice. Um, Talking about exchanges, I gotta talk about my exchange, my one of my favorite. And I know that for some of those who are in the U.S., it's hard, but Ocean EX, keep your eyes on Ocean EX. I can't. I mean, if we're gonna be talking about exchanges, I gotta be talking about Ocean EX. Keep your eyes on Ocean EX. I mean, if you're part of VeChain, you follow VeChain, you know how handcuffed Ocean EX and VeChain are. So yeah, keep your eye on Ocean EX. And the reason why I can say that is because I do talk to good, credible sources about Ocean EX, regarding Ocean EX and things of that nature. Again, I only talk about things that I get good information, right? That's why I've been speaking about Matic, Ethereum. Been getting some really good information on Ethereum. Um, you know, I'm not going to be talking about things I don't know. AMD would not be backing Ultra if they were not planning to take over the gaming industry. Wow. I like that. I like that. See, you kind of think in my, that's the way I think. You're not going to be wasting, again, first of all, you're not going to waste money, but more important, okay, because time is energy and money is the time. You're not going to be wasting your time. When you see big names, right? Just because you don't see the price take off at that moment or things like that, but when you see big names and actually partnering up, not some fake, partnership, but actually having some partnership and interest and engagement with that cryptocurrency, take that seriously, sit back, wait, relax, and enjoy the ride. Not financial advice, but you really got to look at it from that perspective. And a lot of people miss that because they look at the price instead of looking, and that to me is the sweet spot. That's what I call the sweet spot. When the price is low, and the data's there, the partnerships are there, everything's there. That to me is like, wow, this is nice. That's what I call the niceness, buddy. That's the niceness. All right, so we're getting a lot of great information here on Ultra. I like it, and now I guess this is my confirmation right here. Some confirmation. I gotta do some more research though, but I do like Ultra. I do like it. I like when I did the research. I just couldn't get it, but this is what it's about. People sharing information. Exactly. Tencent game owns 5% of Ubisoft, and they're not allowed to compete. If you see what's coming, it's going to blow your mind. I like it. I've been in crypto, I would say now 5 years. 5 years, yeah. Yep. Um, really, well, getting into it hard, I would say um, I was before that bull market, but yeah, I would say 5 years. And that's a crazy story because I was into options trading more, and me and my buddy were we were running an account on just doing options. That's why I started noticing these things. But a good buddy of mine's like, listen to me. There's something up with this cryptocurrency thing, man. You're doing good with the options. It was compound interest with options. That's a whole different thing. But this thing is really, really crazy, and I think you really got to put some attention onto this. And I got hooked. I got hooked. I got hooked. I got hooked. And you start seeing it, and you know what's coming. And I've been kind of full throttle on crypto for a while now. Full throttle. Um, the we have like a family run business that does like we work with Diageo, distributing distribution of liquors and of things like that. Um, uh, you know, but to be honest with you, I haven't been focused on any of that. I've just been full blown cryptocurrencies. That's what I do. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That's something not bad. It's just you're not ready to understand what I'm about to say, so I'm not gonna even go there. But it's not bad. It's actually a godly thing. But I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to throw people off. Let me know, because I lost you guys there for a second. Just give me a heads up if I'm back. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so it's bad. It's still bad. It off here if it's bad. All right. We'll just close it off here. It's 35 minutes anyways. Till next time, guys. Stay blessed. Be blessed.